Good night, fellow punchers. The clock dangling out of the sky is 25 after 9 on Wednesday night. Back with 2 for tomorrow. 1 on the Goo and 1 over the jumps. I'm not sure what's going ahead tomorrow. Fosslas is called off. There is an 8 o'clock inspection at Wincanton. I have one picked at Wincanton, so I don't know whether it's going to go ahead or not. I'm outside, not too far away from the graveyard. Actually, the gates are open, and there was a flashlight at the far corner there tonight when I arrived. I don't know what's going on. I locked the doors anyway. You wouldn't know. Maybe they're tracking me the last few nights. I was here today as well, a couple of times. It's the only place I can get good, decent coverage. I was on to Imagine, my supplier, and they don't know when it's going to be back. There's a pocket of houses around here that has power, and then there's a pocket before the next village without it. So it's hard to know that they aren't all off the one transformer, but I'm not an electrician making plans for houses to get power to. So and the memory is not great. I couldn't think last night. That night in Waterford is on the 13th of February. The reason the 20th came into my head was I have to go back for the results of tests. I done a cholesterol test on Monday morning, and I done that ECG test the other day. So you have to go back for the results of them, and the results of some other thing as well. That's on the 20th. I thought I said it's the same day. Leave it at 9 a.m. That I'll be up, get it done, and head for Clonmel, and then head on to Waterford. So now we can head on to Clonmel in our own time. I didn't look this evening to see how many people was interested, but I will over the next couple of days. The minute I have this done, I'm going to put it on the dash and head into Strokestown, because it cooks quicker in the Strokestown oven than around here. I forgot to mention, met a couple of today. I forgot to mention the good old Chiefs. They're through to another Super Bowl, going for the first time ever a three-peat. I've seen the first half the other night. I didn't see the second half, and I watched the highlights rather than looking at the result. I watched the highlights the next day on the phone, and I done a bet builder, and the one that let me down was Patrick Mahomes. I had for more than one touchdown passing. He got 2 rushing. He could have pegged one of them. He had an option to one of the receivers in front of him, but I think it was 26-1 for a score. I had 6 correct, and he was the only one that let me down, and you'd imagine that he'd throw 2 touchdowns, but anyway he didn't. Great win anyway. So against the Eagles, same as a couple of years ago. Looking forward to it. So I hope to do the three-peat. I have them back at, I told, well, before the season started, I told people I was on them at 6s at the time, and took them again at 4s, because they were winning even though they were playing not good. And I have the money collected for winning the AFC, so we're free rolling now. So we're not going to lose even if they lose. We had one horse today, it bolted up. I was just looking at the morning price. The morning price was 5-4, but the evening price yesterday evening it opened up 5-2. It was 7-4, 13-8 last night when I put up the video. It absolutely bolted up. I didn't take the odds. I was waiting for the BOG this morning, and it was 8-11 when I got over to this neck of the woods, so I doubled it with a 1 to 2 shot, so it was pretty much 7 to 4. The two of them hosed up. The other one was a Godolphin heart. So we're chugging along nicely in the middle lane. Tomorrow, one on the go in the 8 o'clock at Chelmsford, Cherry King. It has 4 seconds to its name, but it's only ran 10 times. It's a 4-year-old, and the difference may be the Galway man. I won't call him, but I will tomorrow night if he doesn't win. Ross O'Ryan is in the saddle. It's 2 to 1, and there's a 4 to 5 favourite. Looks to be a 2-horse race. The favourite has won off 46 and 51, and it's 57 now. Normally I don't go to the bottom of the barrel for this, but I couldn't get much else. I was just thinking that Ross O'Ryan could, typical of the last race, if it goes for us, that the other one will set the pace, and we'll just sit in behind and come in the last 50 yards. The last 10 yards I do. He has won before. He's a front runner. In our last run we got checked a few times. I think it was Sean Levy that was riding that day. But there's a bit of hopefully the 4-2s. Normally they'll put you off, when you see 4-2s, you say, that fella wouldn't want to win, or she for that matter either. So hopefully tomorrow night. It opened up 11 to 4, so there's a bit of money for it. The other one opened up odds on. And if Wincanton goes ahead in the 255 Gentleman Jack, it's 5 to 1 shot each way bet. Harry Cobden riding for Emma Lavelle. It ran its best race the last day on soft ground, went out in front, and it was only collared. That was over 2.6. It was only collared sort of late on in the race, and this is over just slightly less than 2.5 miles. Kiabel beat it, and it was off 105, and it won again, rated £11 higher. So there's a bit of substance that for him. So if he goes out in front tomorrow, Harry knows the time of day, and he might do us a good turn. So hopefully it'll go ahead. Southern, I couldn't get anything at all. I was looking at Dundalk as well for a few minutes last night, but the worst about it is, the minute this goes into the oven now, I'm going to put on the dash and I'm going to head east. So it took about 40 minutes, 35-40 minutes last night to get it done. So it'll be the same probably tonight. Tomorrow night, I hope to be able to do a video. I have to go to a funeral. The woman died sort of sudden enough. She was working up to before the Christmas. She was 76. She worked up 2 weeks for the Christmas. I got a shock when I heard yesterday she died. So I have to bring a family member to used to work with her. I will go to that funeral, and so if it's too late, I'll put it up the next morning, or maybe hopefully the bloody Wi-Fi might be back. In the meantime, bash the bookies, over and out.